Hi, my name is Gwen Peterson. I am a certified independent health coach and global director with Optavia. If this is the first time you've seen my channel, welcome. Make sure to click the subscribe button so you see any video that I load in the future. And if what I've said today offers value, make sure to click that like button and give it a thumbs up. So sit back and relax and learn a little more about the shipping delays that we're currently experiencing, some of the out of stock things that are happening, and the substitutions that you could substitute out of the grocery store if you are running out of fuelings. And if you happen to stumble on this video after the shipping delays and out of stock situation is a blast of the past, still stay and sit and watch, because you'll want to know if you run out of fuelings or forget your fuelings at home and you're out and about, what you could do to substitute out of the grocery store. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, we are going to get started on a couple of things. We are going to talk today about the shipping delays that are happening, the out of stock, and then the substitutions on if you are about to run out of food. First of all, some really interesting things are happening. This video is being made at the beginning of April, and we had record numbers last month, I believe, due to COVID starting to lift because of a lot of people getting vaccines. So people are out and about more. But when you're out and about more, you realize, oh no, my jeans don't fit. I've been wearing sweats. I'm still wearing sweats. I enjoy sweats. I always have. So I believe that's one of the reasons why our company had record numbers last month, because people are starting to get out more and they're realizing everything that they wear or used to wear doesn't fit them anymore. So while that's exciting that so many people have taken on their health, what that means is we have shipping delays because there's so much product funneling through our warehouses. So the other thing is we make all of our food locally here in the United States. Some of the out-of-country companies that are out there, they might not be having shipping delays or situations going on like that, but we make all of our own stuff in the United States. And so that is why you're feeling the impact of the COVID lifting situation along with our delays. So two things my understanding are happening is, number one, the amount of orders going through are huge and it just keeps climbing. So they are running the machines 24 hours a day, which I will talk about the out of stocks in a minute. The other thing that you might be experiencing is that there either isn't a tracking number, you're not getting an email saying a tracking number, or you've received the tracking number but no updated shipping information. Yesterday when I called the global desk, they let me know that one of the things that's happening is, yes, there are so many orders coming through the plant, they're doing what they can to keep up, and then we create the tracking number. But then UPS, when they scan it, is when the tracking info loads. And she said because the demand has been so high and so many more boxes are going out, UPS hasn't had as many trucks coming, or they haven't upgraded as many trucks to take all the boxes away and scan them. So that is getting fixed this week is what my understanding is. So it's kind of a two-part harmony of getting the boxes to the dock and then getting them picked up and taken. I had a girl the other day that never even received an email with tracking information, and the box arrived. So just hold tight and just know that these issues are getting fixed. One of the other things that is my understanding is the out of stocks are happening because they decide what they're going to do big runs of that are the top sellers, and maybe out of stock things that maybe aren't as big sellers to try to keep up on demand. So they kind of flex with what the top sellers are and take out of stock things so that you don't end up ordering something and then it goes out of stock and getting a box short of items, because they know that last time they substituted that made some people pretty unhappy that they got things in their box that they hadn't ordered because it's stuff they didn't like. So anyway, but here's kind of my 2 cents on it. I don't know about you, but even though I love having all these ideas or different items, I end up defaulting to the same 4 or 5 items. So my suggestion to my clients is order early, and then also choose the 4 or 5 things that you love and stick with them if they're in stock, and just get out of your brain the things that are out of stock right now and just make it through for the next 4 weeks, get the weight off and keep moving forward, right? But if you're like a handful of my clients that they put their order in, they're nervous about running out of food, here are the substitutions that I personally suggest. Now, as a reminder, this is not a suggestion to do this long term, because what I have found is even if you can get the macros pretty close, meaning the calories, the carbs, the fat, the protein, that doesn't mean you're getting all those micronutrients exactly the way our fuelings are. So you may try to start substituting and getting a little hungry. If you want to go back, I have a whole nother video that talks all about why substituting doesn't work long term. If you want to get the same results you get on the 5-in-1. Can you eat 6 balanced meals a day out of the grocery store? Absolutely you can, but you won't probably end up getting the same results on the scale out of the grocery store that you will out of sticking to the 5-in-1 100%. But in a pinch, here are my couple of go-tos. So number 1, I really like the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. They're kind of similar to a fueling. They unfortunately only have 80 calories instead of 120, but they'll work. Not all Dannon Light, Fit and Greek yogurts Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts are built the same. Just make sure to get the ones where the carbs and the protein are equal, or the carbs are a little less than. They have a couple flavors that the carbs are higher. Stay away from those. Now, you could also use the Fage, that might be how you say it, I'm not sure, yogurts, or you could use, I like a Premier Protein Shake. Premier Protein Shake is 160 calories, so I would suggest to just drink 2/3 of it, and that's going to replace or substitute out a fueling. If you're trying to, like, let's say, stretch out the fuelings you have left and you eat 3 of our fuelings and maybe 2 substitutions, that's how you could stretch it out until your box arrives. So another thing that you could do is, our fuelings are about 110 calories. Then they are also about 15 grams of protein and about 14 carbs, give or take the fueling. So if you wanted to, you could easily do half of a lean. So let's say you opened a can of chicken that's 3 ounces cooked. That would be the 15 grams of protein, and then you could do 1 serving of a green, which is about 5 carbs. So you'd end up being right around the right caloric intake. You'd get the half of a lean, so about 15 grams of protein, and then about 5 to 10 carbs, depending on the vegetable that you're choosing. Obviously, that's a little more work to do half of a lean and 1 serving of green to get something to eat for that next 3 hours versus grabbing a Premier Protein Shake and doing 2/3, but it wouldn't hurt you to do half of a lean with 1 serving of green, and that would be a really great substitution. So again, what I'm going to preface is this: do this to stretch your fuelings out if you're running out of fuelings right now. And if you end up in a bind down the road, or like I get the panic call all the time from clients that they've left work or left their house, gone to work, they live a half an hour away and their fuelings are at home, that's where I just say run to the grocery store and get a bunch of Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts and pinch hit for the day, right? It's not going to hurt you in the long run. But if you want to have the optimal results you get on the 5-in-1, do the substitutions for now. Here or there, it's not going to slow things down. But if you try to stretch this out long term, you can totally do that, but you will not end up with the same results most people get on the scale with the 5-in-1. So I hope that helped you guys figure it out. If you are commenting below, thinking about like, will this work? Will this work? Just know your target is around 110 calories, around 15 grams of protein, and no more than 14 or 15 carbs, but I would personally keep it down under 10 carbs. So about 10 carbs, 15 protein, 110 calories. That's the number that you're looking for. And if it doesn't hit that window, I would stay away from it. Of course, if it has lower carbs, you're gonna be fine, but I wouldn't go any higher than something with more than 10 carbs. But you need to hit that 15 grams of protein and try not to go above that 110 calories. Hope that helps you guys get through this pinch. And you know what? Here's the really awesome thing about this. This is perfect for you if you're one of those people that holds on to the fuelings and are so afraid for transition. Because guess what? We just taught you right now through how to do a little bit out of the grocery store, how easy transition will be, right? So take this as an exciting opportunity to dip your toe in the water of what it's going to feel like when you reach your goal weight, about what options you have so that you're not eating the fuelings forever. As coaches, our goal is for you to learn how to do all 6 out of the grocery store a day when you get all the way through transition and maintenance. So that would be my challenge to you, is take this as the opportunity that it is to learn how to look at the labels really well, learn how to substitute in this pinch, and together we will all create success. So again, if you are watching this for the first time and you haven't subscribed, make sure to click the subscribe button. Then if this offered you value, give it the thumbs up because it helps other people find the video because it changes the algorithms. And then of course, like I always say in every single one of my videos, the reason why I have been successful and I have so many clients that have success is because they just didn't quit. So just don't quit and make it a great day. Bye, guys.